Let's get nuts.
I saw a squirrel. He was doing like this. I saw a squirrel. He was doing like this. I saw a squirrel. He was doing like this.
How about now? Hey, look at that. Yay.
I saw a squirrel.
All right.
He was doing
There
like
we
this.
go. Okay. And yeah, because, wow. Oh, wow. Because having to reset everything
He was doing like this.
again has, anyway, okay, so we're gonna start with one question. Jamie asked, "Hey, slightly different layout. Did you change things again?" Yes, I had to re-fucking install Windows. Some of you might recall that, which means that I had to reinstall every goddamn program that I had. And I had lost all of the settings for my OBS, so I had to rebuild all of these, which, fucking A, good times, let me tell you. You're having fun. That's right, we're all having fun here. And apparently I haven't set Spotify to the right channel, because it's supposed to go to that channel. There we go. Wow. Spoiler alert, it was not good times. No, Shoost got to hear me go on a fucking tirade about it, because I have, in the past 24 hours, I can no longer count on two hands the number of blue screen crashes that I've had. So that's an accomplishment. Or some shit. Why is the music playing Nickelback? I don't know, fuck off. I couldn't see them kick it. I volunteered for that. That's true. Will not watch the sequel. Yeah, no, don't. Don't watch the sequel. It's not a good time. Alright. So, apparently now we got music playing. That's a good thing. Okay. Apparently now we've got audio. That's a good thing. So yeah, we're backdating to like 2 months ago, where now I have to like guess and check and fucking, like, because I can't hear the intro again. I can't hear the standby music again. Thanks, Fred. I guess. The chat is much easier to read. Yeah, I put in a new chat also because I'm skipping the middleman. I am no longer using Restream. I'm not for the moment anyway. I am testing out just streaming to Kick and YouTube directly from here. Because I found an easier way. Easier, we shall see. An easier way to do it. Not today, and the reason is because I had forgotten to download TikTok Studio. So I had just done that before the stream here, and didn't have a chance to set it all up properly. So and I was starting to do that, like, because I'd finished helping with Jasa about 20 minutes ago. So I was starting to tinker with that, and I was getting nowhere quickly, and I was getting frustrated, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna skip it today. I don't care, because that's my motto right now. I don't care. Yeah, fuck the clock. But unfortunately, that's where the majority of my engagement comes from, so The new chat is nice. Yes, that is actually from, would you believe, our bot, Botrix. This is from Botrix, and I can use this color because because I paid for it. It's a free bot, but if you pay for the pro, then you know it opens up even more things. So I'm like, fuck it. For the price it was like $5 for 3 months or something like that. So yeah, I'm like, this is pretty. I like it. See, hey, there's the Botrick, and it also, if you're on Kick, it follows the colors. It seemed to. It did. Oh no, maybe not. Jay's red, and it's not over here. I mean, it kind of follows the colors mostly, I guess. I don't know. It's close. Close-ish. We'll go with that. But yeah, hi, happy Wednesday. And I see my captions aren't working. I'm trying out a new captions thing too, and I see that's not working at all. Well, not that I can see. It says they're off. Off caption source. Well, that's very weird. Oh, I see. Bam. Let's try that. Hey! Okay, apparently my captions are on now. Allegedly. I can't see them. I can see on my OBS that there's a screen that is dictating, or that is typing out what I am saying, but I cannot see them on the screen. So I think perhaps it is a caption function on your guys' end, maybe? I don't know. Again, we're back to like 3 months ago where I had to reinstall everything and fucking do all this again. So, hey, join along with me on this happy little fun adventure of me freaking out at technology. If it doesn't work out, it's 3 months. Exactly, right? And so far, hey, I'm not sure who that was. I'm not sure why that ended up there. But apparently it did. Thanks all for, I hadn't got to that yet. New streamer all over again. Yes, pretty much. No captions. Again, I think it is something that you guys have to turn on. It's not just going to push it through. So let me know if that's how it works. If not, I don't know. We'll figure it out. And thank you guys both very much for tapping that. Yeah, so I actually have a couple of notes that I actually wrote down because I figured if I just showed up here and started rambling, it's going to get really messy really quick because I'm just a giant ball of depression and fucking rage. And that's not a good time. Well, I mean, it could be, potentially. But I see that the bot didn't pick up with the alert down at the bottom there, so that's something I'm going to have to look into. Or something. Or maybe it did and it was hiding. I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll get it figured eventually. I don't know. Maybe there is a way that I can take these captions and put them up on the screen. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Eat my messages. Yeah, that's fair. Can't do anything with settings on there. I don't know. I really don't know. I was, speaking of Shoost, I was sent a message a little bit ago from Shoost saying that the black mugs are now back in stock. I have not checked my email today, so I'm glad that he did. But apparently, yeah, the black mugs are now back in stock. So, we are approaching the end of Disability Pride Month. 15% off on everything still applies if you go to the shop and use DPM15. DPM Disability Pride Month 15 everything's 15% off. So grab all you can. And yeah, the rave goal, it's the other thing I was going to mention, was that, yay, let's help Houston Panda with gas money. It's all a learning experience, yeah. Hey Riley, how you doing? Been a while since I caught a Wednesday stream. Hey, it's been a while since I've had a Wednesday stream, so... I mean, I want to say you haven't been missing much. Juice moves in 3 weeks. Yeah, yeah, give or take. And thank you, Jay. That's right. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you're not subscribed and have the bell rung and all that good stuff, yeah. 3 weeks yesterday. Ah. I must say, though, from what I can see for the captions on my end in the little captions window, it's actually doing it properly. Like it's typing it out like a normal human conversation. So let's do the damn things, all the things. That's right. All of the things. So on one hand, I have missed being able to sit down and do this with you guys. On the other hand, some of you may remember I had to fucking wipe everything and start from scratch on my computer again. So I had to do a fresh reinstall of Windows. Thank God I saved the designs for this, but I lost all of the OBS scene settings and the layouts and all of that shit, so I had to rebuild all of this over the weekend. Captions aren't drunk, that doesn't seem right. I know. Well, I mean, just give it time. I'm sure they'll fuck up. A forced rule 0? Well, I mean, 6 of one, half a dozen the other. Because, I mean, I'm kind of half-assed taking-ish one, sort of. Not seeing an option to turn them on at the moment. Now, I don't know if that's a kick thing or not. Again, that is something, and I've got it written down on my little... I'm doing different notepads because it was a joke that Shoes that I had made when we were backing up my computer. That I had fucking notepads all over my desktop of notes. Because remember I said, you know, I'd always say, hey, I can open, where's my notepad? And I open a notepad. I open a brand new notepad every fucking time, just about. So I had like tons, 400 notepads on the desktop. So what I'm doing is I'm using the sticky note option now, which was something that I was using before, but I never thought to use it for this. So and then that way I could just delete what I don't need afterwards. Different colors? What's different colors? Technology fixes come first. No, me fixes come first, unfortunately. But we'll muddle through the tech stuff. We always do, right? Like, you know, is the music too loud? Are the alerts too loud? You know, all of that stuff. We're going to have to go through that fun time all over again. So I hope you're ready. Yay. Sticky notes or notepads? Well, the notepads are like the Windows notepads, right? So it's just like the lame-ass boring text and just in white. But the Windows sticky notes, yeah, I have their, it's yellow. Is your camera working? Shit! You broke it, PBD! What the fuck? A kid. YouTube is saying CC is not available in the menu, but not sure if that's YouTube's auto captions or yours. Okay, thanks CJ, good to know. That's right, you don't need a cam to stream. Yeah, because nobody wants to see this anyway. I'm not pretty, nobody wants to see this. But yeah, CJ, thanks. Actually, let me add that to the notepad. That the captions not on YouTube or Kick. So I'm going to look further into that. I did not see that coming. I just read lips for now. I will get it fixed. I will get it fixed. You know me, I'm all about accommodations, right? So, like, the fact that this is not pushing through to your guys' end, I have to fix that. All right. Noted. Duly noted. We need waifu squirrel dad. She's at work. Sticky notes go. You know what fucking pisses me off about that? I don't want to get off on a rant here, but I'm going to get off on a rant here. So, sticky notes, apparently, with my Microsoft account or something, it had saved, I had 3 of them. I had 3 sticky notes in total, okay? It saved 2 of them, but not the one that I used the most. Fuck. That's all I gotta say about that. And then banning your friends from stream. Well, I mean, that's what happens when you're McStabbington the Fourth, or whatever the fuck. Not the one you use the most. Yes, the one that I use the most. It didn't save that one. Yeah, so I was not happy about that. Oh well, such as it is. Also, suffice it to say, I did not have a chance to update the train, because obviously I don't have the programs to do so. I have to get a new copy of Photoshop and a new copy of After Effects. Notice how backup sticky note info on real document at work tomorrow. There you go, because you never know, right? Or at the very least, make sure that it is saved with your Microsoft account or something, right? So then that way, and it's off topic, as I just noticed something in my brain goes, kaboing! I see that on my vertical, which I am not using right now because I have a different vertical layout. Yeah, even that's got some stuff fucked up that I have to fix. We have nightly backups. It's a good idea. CC for stream. Okay, let me see here. Transcripts, open captions, add text output. Oh, hello. Or no, that's actual text output. I don't want that. Never mind. Burn the programs onto a CDR. Ah, CDR. You're showing your age. Just a little bit. The app's trying to be pocket. Well, I mean, you know, until such time that, yeah, Kick doesn't have the omnom pronouns. A coaster, yeah. Until such time that I can get to a point where YouTube is actually going to monetize, yeah. Anyway, I did have a topic that I wanted to talk about today, which we will get to. I promise we will get to that, because to me it's very important, and it's also very pertinent to my day. It's born in 84. You're still a baby! Oh, I don't have the Streamloots overlays set up. Don't use any Streamloots cards yet, okay? Prunes up with that. My grandmother used to get so pissed off when I called her a raisin. I can't imagine why that would be. Oh my fucking lord. Yes, you're still a baby. It's already coding in 84. Yeah, me too. Me too. When did I start coding? The first time I ever had a coding experience was in the first grade, which would have been 1981, I think. At 5 years old, because I started grade 1 when I was 5. So yeah, I was 5 years old. Holy shit. I was 3 at a PC magazine. Nice. sells blank CDs in cases because she still makes CDs for her mom and brother-in-law. I mean, that's fair, right? If you don't have, say, a vehicle that has a USB input to it or something like that, they're still around. Not my last vehicle, the one before that. The original free download. PC Magazine, PC Music Magazine, my wife just sent me a very strange text. She sent me a text that said there was a mouse in my computer. Okay, I have to reply to this. There was a mouse in my computer. Was it live? Oh God. There's a picture she sent me. Was it chewing the cords? So I wanted to ask her if it was alive or if it was dead, because if it was dead, that would be the launch of her EDM music career right there. Birds? Cords. Does personalizing your MySpace count as coding? I mean, it might. Hey, Turtle Mama. That's definitely something different. Those of you who understand what I'm referring to, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, I'll explain. I wanted to ask her if it was just chewing the cords or if it was dead. Because if there was a dead mouse in the computer, it would be the launch of her EDM career. Do you get it now? Or she's replying. Nowhere to go, so he was just hiding in there. Oh, okay. You don't get it? The artist Deadmau5. That's where he got his name from. Is because there was a literal dead mouse on his, I think it was on his graphics card inside one of his computers. So that's why I was gonna make that joke to her. Remember when mice came with the little balls? Yeah, I do. I hated those fucking days. What's EDM? It's short for edamame. And since apparently I'm not using that side, I'm going to put the vertical over there. Alright. Apparently it was just hiding, so it was alive. Having the clear roller sensors, Jesus. Anyway, alright, to the topic I wanted to discuss. So guess what I want to talk about today? Don't bother guessing, I'm going to tell you. Guilt and shame. That's the topic that I feel like discussing today, and there's a very pertinent reason for that. There's a couple of reasons for that. Oh, the ball's on top? Yeah, like one of those, it was like a, come on, what the words, the guy, the CAD guys, artists and shit. Yeah, I know them. We all probably need to hear it. Stop being in pain, that'd be great. Yeah, hey, guess what? That's pertinent too. I guess they found 3. That was number 4. That was the 4th mouse hiding in her computer. Arcade bowling with the big ball. Hey, I like that too. Yeah, trackball. Thank you. See, I'm just making up words in the meantime. Yeah, I'm missing all of the alerts, so I gotta fix that too. Anyway, yeah, so guilt and shame. That's today's magic topic. As I'm gonna move my notepad over to the other side here. There we go. So it doesn't look directly like I'm looking off screen. Reason I want to talk about that today is for a couple of reasons. One is, one kind of affects me directly. The other one, not so much. The other one affects a little girl that I happen to know. So maybe some of you will be able to remember that. And no, this is not to shit on my wife or anything like that, okay? This is just how it fits in to the topic. But, so, Jasa is under orders to clean her room, as per usual. But it's at the point here that, she has to clean her room. She has to get all of the things off the floor. Otherwise, my wife has threatened to show up on Friday with a garbage bag and toss out anything that's on the floor or in her path as she walks through. Does this sound familiar to anybody? I have no doubt that it might. So, she and I just had a discussion prior to that because I actually printed her out every month of my childhood, right? So I actually did, I put on her phone, I opened up Goblin Tools on her phone. I put in cleaning child's bedroom, and I gave it the breakdown. Now, obviously, I told her there are some things that aren't going to be pertinent, such as gather up cleaning supplies, put on cleaning gloves, spray down that, all some of that shit, right? Or, sweep and mop the floor. She's got carpet, some things that aren't going to apply. So we just kind of like cross that off, cross that off, cross that off. And I told her, you are to keep this page open, and that's it. I don't want you playing on your phone, nothing. Okay? This page only stays open. But she was very upset when, and she hadn't been medicated yet. She was at about that time. But she was really upset, and I don't blame her, because I could absolutely relate to what she was feeling, right? She's feeling shamed for her space, right? She feels like her mother is ashamed of her, and she is feeling a lot of that guilt. And it's, talk about better ways to have him clean it. It does much better now. Cool. But yeah, she's feeling a lot of that shame right now. And I don't blame her. I get it. Because I grew up the same way. Hearing that you have to clean this or I'm going to throw everything out. Right? I mean, it's a very simple default parenting statement. But I had no idea how much it had impacted me until I heard it come out of my wife's mouth and watching my child's reaction to it. And then it kind of occurred to me what exactly that is doing, right? Like, she's going to grow up and be ashamed of her space, right? Or she's going to end up like my father. Like my dad, body double. Yeah, she and I actually body double a reasonable amount. But my dad became incredibly neurotic about his cleaning. His house has to be fucking spotless because of the environment that he grew up in. My grandmother was a fucking horrible slob, right? Like, and I don't mean like, just some stuff like, I mean like, it was fucking disgusting in her house. Like, dirt and like a carpet that wasn't vacuumed maybe more than once or twice a year kind of thing. Gym no make space even when it's clean. And yeah, that's where it kind of hits me that way, right? Because of how I grew up. But also now, because I am less physically capable of doing the things that I used to be able to do. So, because of that, now I have a ton of guilt for not being able to, like, the other day, it took me like 2 fucking days to do the dishes because it hurt so much when I was standing there and trying to, like, just loading the dishwasher. It hurt so much to stand there that I couldn't do it, right? And then I felt an immense amount of guilt about it. And even when I said to the wife, I'm sorry, I can't do this right now. And she was okay with that. Like, she was fine with it at the time. But then I had the same thing yesterday. And she had a fucking screaming fit at me. Because I said that I would get to something later and I hadn't got to it yet. Right? So, it, you know, the amount of guilt and shame that I had felt over that, because I am not physically capable of doing it, right? Even though I know that it's gonna hurt, it's gonna suck, right? And if I do it little by little, then I can get it done, but it's gonna take forever. But even that, I feel guilt over that. I feel bad over not being able to do as much as I used to do. And I feel worse because that adds extra weight onto her. You're observant. That adds extra weight onto her now. And, you know, I feel guilt for that. And then when she gets pissed off at me about it, rightly so in some cases, I feel like I'm being shamed for it. Or I feel shame for it. Undiagnosed ADHD with yeah. Well, I mean, it's semi-diagnosed now. Mess again. What's the point? That kind of tracks. Find every chair. Put everything off the floor. Regularly showed up at home with an empty floor. Relief, shame, and panic at what's missing. Yeah. Mother guilt trips me from my space when it's my fucking space. We had that. That discussion about my office, right? She's like, "Your office gives me anxiety." I'm like, "Well, stay the fuck out of it then. How about that? Because it's my office. Don't worry about it." That's why they call me Observant Angie. Literally, no one calls me that. Well, to recap what I had said earlier, when you have to completely reinstall every fucking thing on your computer again, you end up trying to come up with better ways of doing things. I became really emotionally distraught about my kid's room. There's some shame with how I dealt with that. Now we clean together. Younger than Jace, are they? See, Jace and I would do that with her laundry. On the days where I'm capable of making it downstairs. We would do that with the laundry. I would help her with it, and we would... It's not so much body double, but it's more, you know, I'm there helping her, right? It's, I will take it, roll it up, fold it, whatever. She has to put it away, kind of thing. I needed my help doing it. Hey, that's fair. No, I'm back to the, hey, guess what? I had to reinstall everything, so now we have to go through all of the bugs and bullshit again. Because, you know, at the beginning, my mic wasn't even working because, once again, it decided that it was going to remove that from where it was on the mixer. Because I reinstalled the mixer and forgot to set everything back up. So, fuck yeah! Hooray! Good times had by none! Teamwork as a family, yep. Yeah, Windows is Windows. Hooray denied. Amen. For another 6 to 8 months. Well, I mean, I guess it'll beat the, what, 2-3 months that I had this time around? I mean, at this point, I've got a little budget a budget goal set up that I'm just gonna like buy myself a monster fucking rig. It's an unrealistic goal, but I mean, it's there and it makes my brain happy to have that off to the side because it's like $4,000 or something like that, right? Just like, hey, we're just gonna like chip away towards this goal off to the side here. That's what we're gonna do. Brain's like, hey, that's a great idea. I love that idea. Whereas logic, autism goes, no, that's not gonna happen. You know that's not gonna happen. Doesn't mean I can't look at it. I got a Doom box, yeah. I have a Doom corner and, well, I've got that Doom pile over there, the other one behind me here. You can make a really good one for $3K. Yes, American. Yeah, theoretical dopamine. Well, because a lot of the dopamine comes from the journey, not the outcome. It comes from the journey, right? That's why we have so many unfinished projects, because you get dopamine doing, not completing. It's the doing that gives you the big fucking spike, right? So once that dopamine runs out, this is the point where you abandon the project, right? Because you're no longer getting that fulfillment out of it. So it's just like, fuck this, I'm done with this, on to the next thing, right? It's the journey, not the destination, that gives you the most dopamine out of it, which is fucked up and counterproductive to think about. Start prepping dinner. It needs to be made after stream and before D&D tonight. Have at it. It's waiting for the parcel arrive. And oh no, for me gifts. Yeah, no, I will happily take the gift. Some expensive, yeah, in true kickbash. Have a limit how much money you can have in your account, amount of assets. In what regard? Like, Jamie, what are you referring to? Because I've never heard of a bank account that does that. Unless it was a kid's bank account. Oh, okay. If I, for disability. Disability benefits. They don't check my account. Like, I already gave them the, what we have for assets and whatnot. I already gave them all that shit, right? They don't do a running tally on it. They do a running tally on my income, right? But they don't do a running tally on how much I have. Wow. And they only know about one account. But I mean, my income, it varies, right? It's all over the place. So I have to send them every time my wife gets a pay stub. She sends it to me, I send it to them. And then whenever, because I subcontract, right, for the other company there, whenever I give them an invoice, I give a copy to them as well. So it's all dependent on how much I'm bringing in, like on paper. But I mean, Twitch was never listed as an income because Twitch never gave me anything to file with the government, which is fucked up because like all of my paperwork was in order for them, right? You have to give them the tax form in order to even get paid. But they never gave me anything, or there was never anything accessible on the site that I could put in for my taxes. It was fucked up. Those evaluation, more than 2,000, they don't send the next month's check. No, it's not like that up here. I mean, the absolute minimum that I would ever make is $1. They would give me a payout for $1. But based on my wife's income, the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Yeah, what was the logic in that? Well, I mean, because capitalism, right? They don't want you being able to get ahead because there is only so much money out there that has to go to the richest people. And if you're getting further ahead, well, you're just taking that out of the pockets out of, you know, somebody who's trying to save up for their 4th yacht. And we can't have that. SS like TV. Yeah, no, they they don't count shit like that up here. They counted vehicles. They didn't even count the computers. That's right, someone has to be a bottom. There's another thing. My Stream Deck's not even set up. My voice mod's not even set up. I doubt I'll even set the voice mod up. I have to decide whether I even have the fucking patience to set that up again. But there are people that would just scam the systems like so many do up here. Exactly, right? Which is, you have medical coverage now. Why had medical coverage before? Mind you, it was also, it was semi-limited, shall we say? Right? I only, like, if you're talking benefits, yeah, I had some of those, but they're, you know, you get capped on certain things throughout the year. Alberta system encourages work whenever possible. Yes, that is one thing that they do encourage. Yeah, land, stock, house, vehicles, that kind of stuff. And yeah, disability is excluded from tallied income. All the benefits. Well, I mean, Alberta is not the, trust me, it is not the best system that we have. Right? So many people I knew up here just sit on disability and EI when they're able to work, but played the system thing, stockpile the money. Yeah. And I've known people like that in my life too, right? But I mean, the vast majority of you do not know this part. There are a couple of people that know this part, but my finances over the last 3 months, let's just say that getting on this has changed a lot of things because we were getting cut-off notices. More than one. We were behind on our rent, you know, like I don't make near as much money as some people might think that I do. Believe you me. Exactly, and it does, right? The people that do sit on it, that makes it so much harder for those people that need it. And, you know, and this is where things like the cost of food and shit like that going up and up and up and up and up and up, you know, makes it fucking hard for everybody. Once I got my back pay for disability, of course, we did a giant Costco shop. We loaded one cart with essentials, $703. A year ago, that would have cost me $400 tops. $703 fucking dollars for the essentials. Given the fundraisers you've had, I had a pretty good idea. Well, and but I mean, some of them weren't even for me, right? Not for me directly. UBI as a floor, agreed, right? Like this one here, this isn't for me at all. This is going to Houston Panda to help them move. The one before that was to pay for the live, the 24/7 streams, right? But because I couldn't afford to pay for the second one, and because I was having so many problems with copyright hits on it, I just said, fuck it, it's not worth it, right? But the lo-fi one, I will continue to pay for that one. I have no problem with that, right? That's budgeted, so I'm not worried about that, right? That comes out of things like the Patreon, etc., etc. Then supper so I can hear again. Hey, always be those outliers. Can't let people use those outliers to demonize those in need of the benefits. Yup. So many hoops to jump through. You're not wrong, Siege. Not at all. Did one for feet. Well, I mean, a year and a half ago or something, but yeah. You know, I don't do a giant amount of fundraisers for me. I mean, there are some, yeah, that I do with me in mind because I've got bills and shit to pay, right? But I mean, I don't set out. I've got something sitting in my drafts I had meant to post, but of course, I forgot. I have to look at it now. Fuck, where is it?
The good old ADHD tax. I kind of want to talk about that today, but I want to turn.
Okay, so yeah, okay, this video here that I did was about finances and creators. Okay, so it was asking other creators, because there are so many ways to monetize, but I mean, it is just like all the fuck over the place. And I was talking about how, you know, there are set up subscription things, right? Like obviously Kick, Twitch, things like that, right? So my main incomes when it comes to like subscription things is Kick, Patreon, the Streamloots cards for anybody who does have a subscription to those, and that's it that I can think of. If we wanted, like, we do have it set up that Discord can be monetized, but that we decided that would go to the managers, or not the man. Let me rephrase that. That would go to Nate and Schoost, essentially, right? So if anybody did subscribe on the Discord itself, we decided a long time ago that that would just go to Nate and Schoost. But now Me6, because I had to get in there and do some back end work on the bots, that they have a thing now that you can have people subscribe and, you know, have their little subscription. And I'm like, how many of these fucking things can be set up everywhere? Because, like, I would just, it's overwhelming to me to read all of these things, right? And on top of that, the last thing I want to do is gouge everybody. I can now exit Kick and have a mini screen. Hey, they must have updated. I don't want to hit everybody and go, hey, hit here, hit here, hit there. You know, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5. To me, it's just, it's money grubbing, and I don't want to be that guy. You know what I mean? Wasn't a fundraiser. There's a lot of things surrounding them. Your language, attitude, the way you talked about you're struggling trying to put the words hard. There's things I saw. Okay, no, that's fair. I have limits to what I will subscribe to, and so do I, right? There are only so many things that I would, and I don't, I've said it before, I don't expect anybody to subscribe to anything. If you do, awesome. If you can't, I get it. If you do, that's great though, but we'll use Patreon as an example. Those who do, you are giving money to this. I want to give you something back for that, right? To me, it is fair, right? It seems stupid, those people that have all of these things that are monetized and just expect people to fucking fork out a shit ton of money for them, right? It makes no sense, and it infuriates me, right? That's why I like to, when I do music updates and stuff, I like to put it on the Patreon for you guys, right? Give you guys a little more access kind of thing. But I'm not going to expect that out of anybody, right? If you do great, I want to give you something for it to show my appreciation. You know, come along with me on the musical journey, right? That's why I ask you guys about merch stuff. What do you guys want to see? I will try and make it happen when I can get the time to do it. You know? Leonara, how you doing? And this for streamers. Join Kick. Stop it. Oh, stop. But also, too, like, there are those people that have, like, these super stupid high levels for Patreon, right? Like, you know, fucking $25, $50, $100 a month. Who the hell can afford that? If you can afford that, just give me the fucking money. Like, holy shit. If you can afford that, I'm envious of your life. Because you must have a shitload of just disposable income that you're fucking away. You know, on yachts and Corvettes and whatever else, right? I'm jealous. But that's just me. I think I'm done my rant. Sims. Right? Oh, lordy, lordy. A bunch of streaming apps instead of cable TV. Stars going up. Spotify's going up next month. I saw that. Let me manage your money because you're retiring poor. No shit. No shit. I mean, fuck. I said it before, I'll continue to say it until I die. If I ever win the lottery, man, I'm going to have some of the happiest friends around. Because, yeah, they would be getting a lot.
I saw a squirrel.
Hey, look, it's working. Bell's so fine. Welcome to our happy little corner of the interwebs. Oh, stop it, Jamie. No pulls allowed. Neurologist next week. Book me in as urgent. Nice. Day before I go away for 3 weeks. Yeah. Hopefully not. When do we want them? By Thursday. If I win the lottery, I'm just going to the grocery store. Yeah. No shit. There's nobody I would give $100 a month for anything. I would rather put it in some kind of a high yield account. Yeah. Well, like PBM said, you know, I'll just go to the grocery store at that point. Because, I mean, if you win, you know, a couple $1 million, well, that'll feed you for the next couple of months. At least. One would hope. I pay $100 a month for my gigabit internet. Yeah, me too. Finger slip. Oh, you... Uh-huh. / demote shoost. Not sure if you saw that I applied for the job. Oh, did you? Awesome. Did you hear back? Was that the brain catalyst there? Modaboos. Just a hint of Modaboos. Now it's a wait. Demote denied. Why is your head shaped like that? Because there is a skull underneath it. You know, kind of like how it the same shape as every fucking other person. Gonna be one of those, are you? I think that's the one to boost. Wait until I'm 12 minutes away. Yeah, exactly. Aw. Shame. So few options. Oh well. It's a disco ball for a nightclub. That's right, it fits the brain. Choose closer to band friend. Yes. Troll's head must be the size of walnut then. Right? Oh yeah, I didn't ask since I had it set up. How's the music level, by the way? Instead of flat like yours. Music's good? Alright, cool. Our replacement finally arriving from Samsung yesterday, and I just have to bring back again. Nice. Well, that's good. Shit, you just reminded me. Shocker. I got Jace's, but I forgot to grab mine at the same time. Band or band? No, band. Like this. Why? Because I didn't feel like fucking around. And because my house, my rules. Now, I don't know if the mods can see the reason that I gave her or not. I would have done it already. Did you guys see the reason that I gave? Pun ban. Nope, and don't care. The reason is because fuck you, that's why. Because I goddamn felt like it. On this platform, I don't even fucking care. Come fuck around. And because it's a few months ago, I'm good with a hammer. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, you're alright with a hammer. At least so I hear anyway. Yeah, when you got banned from TikTok, yeah. Good with a hammer, bad with glue. It's true, he is. But what are you gonna do? And needles. Yes, needles. And bees. Oh my god, yes. It's like Dan is just a shit magnet. So my buddy Darren used to call me that. He used to say I was a shit magnet. Because all the shitty things would fucking just pile up on me. It was great fun. In a few seconds. I don't get it. Whatever. So strange. Anyway, so yeah, you can tell there are obviously a few things that I still have to get fixed around here. But hey, hopefully 9th time's the charm, and we can get everything set up more pretty than it was before, I guess. I like the new chat. I don't know, what do you guys think? Fucking Jamie. New chat, good. Alright, cool. I figured colorful. Fun. Also, yes, like the chat. Very good. Hi, Nate. It's okay. You're okay. There it is. That took a little while, but at least it came through. Love the colorful. Perfect.
I saw a squirrel. He was doing like this.
DVA tech. Sweet. People responsible for the chat eating messages break all the toes on one foot. I agree. Here, eat this instead of my messages. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, we'll get there. Speaking of band friends. Nate doesn't even say a word, just shows up and goes, huh? I might make spaghetti for dinner. I did yesterday. Which makes me want to do it much more. You guys. I'm out of coffee. You know what that means. It's time for a coffee refill. It's time for a self-care break. That's what it means. That's right. Time to go and get some water or get a coffee in my case, or go to the bathroom, stand up, have a stretch, get a snack. But we shall be just a moment. No, I don't have the, like I said, I don't have the soundboard set up or anything like that. So I'll just say it myself. After these messages, we'll be right back. I don't have any messages to play either because they were on my stream deck. So sorry about that. It's just going to be music for now. Anyway, we'll be right back. Everybody knows that it's Pocket. What are you talking about? And I have no idea why that doesn't seem to be working in the way that I want it to. Something else to add to my little... Where did it go? Here, sticky note. That one. That one. Do. Audio levels. Because I had that set before. Put that back. Alright. Come and sustain me. Come and sustain you, and your pocket lotion helps your complexion after eating all the comments. There you go. Alright. Gotta clean the pot. Make a batch. That sounds like something to do this evening. Nice. And talking about Kick eating all the comments. Very nice. Watch me mess around the house. Dad put it under the quilt. Somebody wanted to live like a pig, keep it in my room. Jesus. Add comments to the list of edible items in the wiki. Perfect. I approve of this fuckery. So, I was having a thought. I know, dangerous. But it was something that Harris Heller had said in one of his recent videos. And it kind of got me to thinking. Yeah, you know what thought did. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And the thought was... I didn't even know about Goblin Tools. I now have the app. You can spend money on helpful stuff. You didn't need to do that, eh? Because if you go to the website and just save it on your home screen, you've got it for free. Now you know. But that being said, the app itself is fantastic. So I know, what was it, $1? DVA Tech, hello! Welcome, welcome. That's right, the more you know. Sorry, no piano sound yet. Again, something else I have to set up. And I'm really pissed off about that, by the way. Because I had so many fucking screens on my Stream Deck set up for so many individual things. Like modding Jay's stream. I lost all of those commands too. Fuck. Anyway. Thankfully, I saved a lot of the sounds. But, I mean, there are some that that were saved in my music folder, and I... Quick, the thought. Hey, thank you. Sports creator, because... playing about it on the website. No, that's cool. I do the same thing. That game that I'm playing right now, Spaceborne, was put together by one fucking guy. So, yeah, I paid for the game. You bet your ass I did. It's fantastic, and I love it. And I'm having a great time playing it. For the most part, anyway. I can comment here. Yes, you can. Oh, yeah. So my thought, based on what Harris Heller said, was that beware hot... Yeah. Very hot steam. Was, Pocket can't get me here. Nice. The delay on that sucked, but I mean, it was funny as shit. Anyway, oh boy. So Harris Heller, idol-ish of mine, somebody I look up to when it comes to streaming information anyway, was saying that, was talking about multi-streaming. And, the fact that he is actually going to, even though it is now against Twitch's terms of service, he is now going to multi-stream to Twitch and YouTube and a couple other places because fuck the man, I guess, is kind of his mentality. Daniel, hey! Welcome over to this side of things, man. How you doing? But, speaking of Twitch, you're allowed to say Twitch here. I don't think they'll suppress you for saying that. Brand new, up-to-date, equals beta buggy crap. My phone was locked. Uh-oh. Apparently I have to unlock my child's phone. I talked to her while we were on our break and asked her how she was doing and gave her a 20-minute break. I'll give her 30 minutes. I saw episode such as Strange New Worlds. I feel like super geek. I saw that too. I was really enjoying it. I really liked that episode. It was probably one of the best ones that I had seen so far, just for the amount of deep cuts and the amount of references they made. Anyway, I was gonna drop some gold on Kick, then no, Pocket was hungry. Fair enough. The one that I'm not looking forward to is episode 9, because I hear it's a musical and I've never been into musicals. So, but I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. It made me cringe. That's all. Time to go pretend I'm healthy and mow some lawns. I'll try not to pass out. All right, Leonara. Good luck. Best of luck to you. Anyway, my thought. Harris Heller. Yes. So he said that he was going to be streaming on Twitch and YouTube and X and X and X, and not the actual, like, Twitter X. That's a fucking rant for another day. And believe you me, there's a rant that comes with that. But even though it's against the terms of service, I was thinking, how funny would it be if I incorporated Twitch into this multi-stream madness? No, it's not just you. Apparently, Kick is bad for eating messages. Apparently. Allegedly. So I hear. I was thinking about that, but I mean, part of the reason that I had left Twitch was because for the amount of money that they actually fucking rake out, right? Like, I mean, I make more per sub over here, hands down. Chat keeps pausing today. Yeah, that's right. It's not Kick. It's actually Pocket that's eating everything. Pocket's pronouns are nom. So many things are now canon in the Trek world. Ow. That's right. On paper, I make almost double over here. Yeah, no. Sorry, Mama. Your sketty apparently didn't satisfy it. Oh yeah, because do you not know about the bullshit with Twitch? Right? Like their sub payout is 50-50, whereas over here it's 95%. Yeah, just a wee hint of a difference. Trying to have a quick nap. Alright, Siege, have a good nap, man. Alright, that was part of the reason I came over here. The other part was because didn't realize it was that bad. Oh yeah! Or a general comment. Are you asking which one's Pocket is eating? I think Pocket's eating all of them. I don't know why my eye is so itchy all of a sudden. Must be something in the air because I'm allergic to everything out there. But I will survive. It's got a tornado warning. Holy shit. A damn it Pocket gift. Yeah, saw that. Tornado warning, huh? I need all of the comments. Take them all! Perhaps, maybe. So it's a Tuesday in Alberta, yeah. Maybe I'll think about that for Rave Night. I don't know. It's a discussion we can have. I'm good with having that chat with you guys. I'm not good with having, you know, half the fucking money go back to them. A friend was paid $200 from Twitch, and then in January they only paid her $100. Is there a video of me somewhere DJing? Yeah, there's a couple of them. One, oh fuck. I think if you go on YouTube and look up Overdrive Canada, I think they have a couple of me when I was playing in Ottawa back in 2014. Oh boy. I think they would have... Yeah, they probably have them. Last payout was astronomically less. Was it? Are you good to have that conversation later, Jay? I meant to look into it, yeah. Because if you're cool, I'd like to look into it with you. Forgot your DJ name for that? Would it be Darkside? D-A-R-X-I-D-E. I love the prairies to avoid the damn tornadoes. You need to stock up in Ontario. No shit. You're gonna be naked, right? I mean, it could be surprise chest. You never know. Which, speaking of which, so there's, I did that short video the other day where I was just like, because it was hot as fuck in here, so I didn't have a shirt on or anything. And I mean, I kept the video from here up, but I did that short video where I used that guy's sound. You're never old enough to, or you're never too old to deal with this bullshit or whatever. And I got people shitting on me for not wearing a shirt. I'm like, fuck right off. No nipples or anything. It's from here up. It's like here up kind of thing. And people fucking griefing on me for that. And just like, fuck right off. Somebody in the comments is like, put a shirt on. I'm like, no. Like, fucking YouTube comments, man. YouTube comments. They're the best. I think that it should be universal, but apparently AFAB nipples are offensive. Depends on what... I think that might be provincial law, but I'm pretty sure out here it's legal. I think. If they only knew I stream naked from the waist down. Shit, most times. I mean, how do you know I'm not right now? Not saying, I'm just saying. I prefer AFAB nipples, but that's me. I mean, that tends to be my preference, yeah. Cleavage is fine, though. Hey, ask Shoost about his new city in Skylines. Cleveland. That against my... Yes, that's not me banging my knee. That's totally me banging my knee. I'm white. Sorry, I you know... I'm not going to set you up for disappointment. I'll just tell you the disappointment right out of the gate. I'm white. Hung like a club-tailed dragonfly over here. So believe me, that's not desk banging. I've said way too much. Way too much. Oh well. Hey, Charlie. Candy Mountain. Anyway, again, said way too much. Oh boy, there's one giant nipple. Just trying to make it a nipple. Cross Canada. It is Cross Canada. Okay, I thought it was provincial. Or maybe it is provincial and you mean that every province is okay with it. But yeah, it's legal up here. To the Google! Off to the Google machine we go. That's right, free the nipple. Or, as Lee would put, free the bush. Because, you know, Lee. Checks in mature viewers today. Mariah's in full force today. Oh boy. Sorry, dude. Free the trash panda. No, trash panda says free the bush. Like, it's on the internet. It's out there. Difference between head and tail? I'll take either. I'm good. God forbid music comes in during a movie, right? Well, of course it is, because that goes against Christian values. Given that warning, I'm going to cancel streams. Oh, wait, for the tornado warning? Is it a tornado warning? Free the bush when I'm alone. What you do in the privacy of your own house is none of my business. In fact, if we could get everybody in the world to say that line, what you do in the privacy of your home is none of my business, this world would be a better place. Pretty sure it's wrong Christian. Well, I mean, maybe. Might be the wrong one. Some women would say he's the right one. You never know. Whatever, I'm not here to shame. I get enough of my own shame. Circling back to the topic. See what I did there? Ugh. That just reminded me there are so many music projects that I have that have to be reloaded and all of the VSTs put back in, which is something I've been fighting with for the last 3 days. Caveat, amongst consenting adults. Yes, good caveat. Thank you. Your southern accent's on point. Nice, you like that? Have you got a moment to sit here and talk about the demon? PC wipe? Yeah, I had a crash. I had to reinstall Windows. Was not happy about that. Hence, slightly different overlay. This goes all the way to the top now. This goes all the way down to the train line. Yeah. I lost, I didn't lose the assets for the stream, but I lost the layouts, right? So like all my OBS scenes and sources, I thought I had it backed up. Turns out I was wrong. Whoops. So yeah, there has been a lot of shit that I have had to reinstall, like everything. I haven't reinstalled Photoshop or After Effects yet, because I think I lost my copies of that, so I'm gonna have to get new ones. Is there a virtual machine? How would that help me? Not only that, a virtual machine takes up a lot more resources in my memory that I remember. Go back points? Well, yeah, but I mean, it was a hard drive crash. So that wouldn't really help a whole lot. Have you been hugged by a demon? Main? Yep. Yep, C drive, because I got a brand new one I tried to update, and it fucking... We tried to clone it, we tried a lot of shit. Yeah. Yeah, it would suck up way more resources than I'm comfortable handing this goddamn machine. Especially because when it comes to things like music production, I go pretty high end with it, right? So, poor hard drive. Yeah, it's a good time. Okay, apparently I'm hungry. You eating all of your own comments? Andy Katie. And Nate with a no context facial expression. Hugged by a belongings, yes? Huh? All I'm getting is pretty mixed legalese. At least BC, Ontario, and Quebec have made an form of statement saying that it's allowed. But some learning curve. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't got the time to invest in that kind of a learning curve. If you've seen my plate, I've got way too much shit on the go to add that to the pile of shit that I have to fix, unfortunately. And here's another thing. My ring light died the other day, right? So I have to go and replace my ring light. So anybody who's been in VC with me the last few nights will note that I have I didn't turn those on. I actually have these set on white in my background. And that, because I hate this fucking light. It turns everything orange, and it's hard on my eyes. So, like, I used to use my ring light as my main light source in here. And now it fucking died, so I have to go and get a new ring light, which I have not had the opportunity. I haven't left the house, actually, in a couple of days. So I haven't had the chance to go and get one. But, I mean, that's something that I don't want to have to do. I don't want to have to cough up money for that, but here we are. I don't remember what I was talking about before I got onto the ring light, but just Amazon. Yes, but that means like moving money and shit, and that takes a bit of the joy out of the shopping experience for me, because when it comes to places like Best Buy, where I would probably go to get this, wish list. Okay. Yeah. Remote control LED light bulbs. Not in this one, I haven't. But again, a part of the problem for that is climbing up and replacing the light. It's that climbing up there that's the problem. I got a fart sound, then you left, so it's no news to me. There's that too. I get what you mean by Best Buy. On the other hand, Jamie, there's also that, like, that Shoes and I do that every time he comes up here. We always go to Best Buy because that's like a little dopamine run. You know, we never usually get anything, but it's just kind of like, hey, look at the toys. But, I mean, it's also painful, so... wave light bulbs to change color. I mean, that, you know what? Where's my notepad? Sorry, where's my sticky note? Let me differentiate here. Okay, so... Visualist, ring light. Alright, fine. And... LED changing bulb. I thought I heard a dog bark, but she's laying right behind me, and that's, no, not her. I had to use pink LED for a week. Well. Fine. I will do a wish list update. Oh, that's the song! Jesus Christ! I thought there was a dog barking outside, and it was just part of the song. I'm looking down at Sabine, I'm like, why aren't you twitching or anything? Other words, at our drive crash. Yeah, it's up there on the list. It is up there on the list. Hey, Nate. How many song projects have we lost to hard drive crashes? It was me. Uh-huh. Yes, you are the problem. Okay, I hear it now. Hearing something to do with music. Where is it? Right there. Just saw the area for possible tornado. We're in danger. Howdy, howdy. Real men don't take backups. I'm not 100% sure what you're referring to there. But, I mean, real men is relative anyway. It is always a problem. Choose approves of this message. And now you know. God damn it. My kingdom for my renewed soundboard. On the upside, there is an upside to this. This means that I could actually categorize it a little better instead of just shit all over the place. Schedule backups of your friend. True. I'm never the problem if Shoes is involved somehow. I mean... that's a fight I'll let you two have. But yeah, maybe a scheduled backup might not be the worst idea. Because I'm cleaning up after you. It's fun. It's like watching a domestic dispute in real time. Sort of. In a roundabout kind of way. Anywho, one more time I'm going to point this out. Exclamation Shoes. If you guys want to help out and get to our rave goal. $500. We will do the rave. $1,000. Shoes and I are going to do glitter beards. Haha. And now you know. So there you go. Hi. So yeah, I'll point that out to you guys. And black mugs are back in the shop, so don't forget to use DPM15 and get 15% off everything. And I mean everything that's in there. So there you go. And perfect timing. The wife came home and I was just thinking about bringing things to a close here. So, we shall do that. I do not work on Friday. Hooray! You know what that means. If my body is going to cooperate with me, then that means we can stream on Friday. What is the rave? Oh, hey, that's a great question. Let's answer that for you. So, about 3 or 4 times a year, we do what is called a voice chat rave. Okay? So, we actually have it in the Discord. We have, because I was, again, a DJ for, you know, ever since Christ was a cowboy, essentially. So, we have a rave. And we started doing this in the thick of the pandemic because, well, I mean, there were no raves available. And honestly, for neurodivergent people, it is a lot. The caption said neurovirgin. It's a lot better to be able to do it in your home, virtually, with a bunch of people, and not have to worry about strangers touching you and all of that stuff. Since before he was legal to DJ in a bar. That's true. I started DJing when I was 17. I started DJing in clubs when I was 17. I started DJing when I was 14. But anyway. But yeah, we will do it's a voice chat rave. So I will, you know, play the music. And we've got, during the first 3 hours, it's all no copyright stuff. So I stream it. I used to stream it to Twitch, right? But now I will be streaming it to Kick and YouTube and maybe TikTok. And then after that first 3 hours, then we all pile back. Like everybody comes into the voice chat and we just play music until like, I don't know, 4 or 5 in the morning my time. 3, 4, something like that. Because if you get overstimulated, you take a break or you go to bed. Yeah, that too. DJ, yes. Yeah, it's not like this with Spotify, push play and, you know, it's like one track, then one track. It's all mixed up. People on my Patreon actually they get copies of the rave after the fact, after I just do a quick cleanup on it. I post it up, and the tier 3 patrons get a copy of it that they can download. So like 6-7 hours of music, and there are an actual, how many copies of the rave are up there, guys? There's what, like 2 or 3 of them up? There's the, let me see. There's the one, the Lee one, 2. The one for, oh shit, I don't remember now. There's the Sunshine Goblin one, and there's one other one that I can think of. I know I have to put the last one up there for you guys because I was going to put it on YouTube. But with, you know, the way YouTube is. The Christmas one, maybe? I'll have to double check. Maybe what I will do is I will go back through. Let me add that to my list. Check raves. Hello, Annie. There's 2 or 3 anyway. But yeah, I'll go back and I'll check because I know I have to add the last one up. I was going to save it and put it on the stream or the streaming the SQRL too. But then with all of that shit going sideways, yeah, it said I was going to put it up there and haven't had a chance to do so because computer. Fuck. But yeah, anyway. The point being, once we hit 500 bucks, we're going to have a rave. So there. So let's do that so that we can help out Juice and Panda with gas money on their move in 3 weeks. So I guess we have a deadline-ish. Ish. Asterisk. Know what I mean? There's a floof. It's a bean right over my shoulder. Checking out boxes. Yep, because that's what she does. She eats every fucking thing. There was, when I went to bed last night, there was a bottle of something, like fucking, a bottle of the Jameson pills or whatever. I didn't catch what they were, but there was a bottle with the lid chewed in her kennel. So I'm like, nice. But yeah, she will eat every goddamn thing. Like when I go to work, I have to kennel her. Because we don't trust her. We're going to help out. Maybe this interview I just did will result in a job before then. Hey, and you know what? You know what? You know. If you can, great. If you can't, that's fine. Joys of having dogs, yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't work on Friday. So hopefully we will do a stream on Friday. I will be back then. In the meantime, in between time, that's it. Another edition of Happy Hump Day. That's right. Never expected, always appreciated. That is 100% it. Which we have covered numerous times today. So there you go. Anyway, so I will see you guys back here on Friday. In the meantime, drink your water, take your meds, and be kind to yourself. Have a great rest of your evening. I will see you guys in the Discord. Take care until Friday. Mwah. Ciao for now.